China has banned Animal Crossing. This China has now stooped a whole level of new woes. They have banned Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yes, they banned the game because some people on the game, because Nintendo didn't kowtow to China like Blizzard does all the time, and now and they essentially banned the sale of the game because they claim that you know that there's because they don't allow dissenting opinions on them. So China is taking Animal Crossing New Horizons, blocking its sale of the country's version on eBay. Besides the 40s, it has yet to prove the phenomenally popular game for official release, so plans are importing it directly from the eBay-style sites by digitally under its ESOP region. But now the sites have banned it after because of China's authorities. Why? Because it's being used by Hong Kong protesters to create politically insensitive user-generated content, and it's a bad hit on social media. Of course, anything that's popular, it's banned in China, okay? It's just absolutely ridiculous that they're banning this game. They're absolutely ridiculous, okay? That's because that Nintendo does not restrict people for, the 5 people on Twitter and for the Chinese government, because Nintendo does not kowtow to China. They don't. And they never will. They probably never will. Because most of the people who buy Nintendo games are not in China, okay? They're not in China, okay? Nintendo games don't really sell in China. They don't, okay? And, China is another proof of China censoring games so people can't play them because they can't take it away. And, it's the same, that's why Blizzard, of course. And, of course, video games can't contain anything that threatens China's national unity, even though that's custom text you can put in the game. You don't have to put the text in the game. But again, Nintendo, is not going to censor a game just for China. They cannot harm a nation's reputation. They cannot promote cults, superstitions. They cannot incite obesity, drug use, violence, gambling. Of course, loot boxes are fine, but they can't include anything that harms public ethics, China's culture, traditions. They include any other content that might violate China's constitution, or whatever that may be, can be posed by Chinese government, despite forcing some online retailers to get out the title off themselves. Chinese authorities face an uphill battle banning the game completely. As Ahmed points out, Animal Crossing still works offline and online in China. It's still available to buy either from certain stores or certain reason on the eShop. And people can always contact Taobao sellers privately to get the game under the counter. And of course, the game has been a hit globally, but again, this is just absolutely ridiculous in China, okay? China is basically banning the game for basically stupid, for political reasons, They're banning, a game because, this is why no one likes this country anymore. That's why, because they're just communists, okay? Communists just ban stuff, okay? And, people, and this is why you shouldn't bow down to Twitter, okay? Twitter is essentially what the Chinese government is, okay? What Twitter has, is, okay? If you compare it to the Chinese government to Twitter, what do they do all day? They just want to ban stuff that disagrees with their ways how the world should be, okay? That's what they do. They ban stuff that they disagree with, and they want stuff that they disagree with or they don't like banned, okay? And that's, and yeah, freedom of speech is a very important thing, and people don't realize how important freedom of speech really is. And yeah, the game is essentially banned because you have freedom of speech in the game. Yeah, it's completely ridiculous. And yeah, that's basically it. Goodbye.